Kike Agnes is the same person. And I hail from Alo in Idemili South local government area of Anambra State, Biafra land. This evening, we are continuing the fasting and prayer. I know that some has ended theirs by 6 p.m. Biafran time, but some people are still into the fasting and prayer. So it's not that we are praying out of time. No, because of the time zone as Chukwu Okike Abiama kept it. So this night I will lead us in the session that we have now. And that is to read the book of Psalms from Psalm 111 to 120. That is what we have this evening. And then pray and thank Chukwu Okike Abiama for the answered prayers. But before I begin to read the Psalms, I want to give him praise that is due to him. Hosanna in the highest. Let our King be lifted up. Hosanna. Biafrans are saying, Hosanna in the highest. Let our King be lifted up as he sings, Hosanna. You have done so much for us. We cannot tell it all. Chukwuma nareke nanyo. Chukune dumu Biafra le. We cannot thank you enough. Papa nareke nanyo. If we have million tongues, it's yet not enough to thank you, Lord. Nareke nanyo, ani nasigi, nara o, Chukwu Abiama, nareke nanyo. Namdi Kano Nasigi Nara Ezinai Nareke Neo Nareke Nanyo Ucheme Nasigi Nara o Chukwu Abiama o nareke nanyo umu ipi obi nekwo nara ezinai nareke neo nareke nanyo grateful to you. Biafrans are saying we are grateful. We thank you, Chukwu Abiyama, because you are worthy. Thank you for what you are doing for our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our deputy, Mazi Chemefo, the principal officers, members of the directorate, everybody in IPOB to the unit level, all Biafrans all over the face of the earth, all lovers of Biafra and lovers of freedom. Even what you are doing to our cousins, Israel. Father, we are grateful to you. This is the beginning of Shabbat. And we cannot fail to say, Lord, that we will always do your will to keep the Shabbat. At this point, Lord, we thank you for your faithfulness. We thank you for your mercy. We thank you for your grace. We thank you for your loving kindness. We, Biafrans, IPOB members, all over the face of the earth, the living and even the dead. Father, for we are standing in the gap for our dead, our fallen heroes. Father, we are thanking you because you did not allow this land of Biafra, this nation of Biafra to be exterminated by the evil one. You stood and said you will not allow it, that only your counsel shall stand. And you dismantled all their conspiracies. And this night we are here to remind you of your word, to thank and to praise you. Even as I go into the word of God, because we don't have so much time. As I said earlier, we are going to read for this session Psalm 111 to 120. But I will pick some chapters. I will read Psalm 112, Psalm 114, Psalm 116, and then 118. You can read the rest if you have not done so at your convenience before it is midnight. Because at midnight, there will be candlelight procession to usher us into 30th of May. So, Psalm 112 from verse 1, it says, Praise ye the Lord. Blessed is the man that feareth the Lord, that delighted greatly in his commandments. And his seed shall be mighty upon earth. The generation of the upright shall be blessed. Wealth and riches shall be in his house, and his righteousness endures forever. Unto the upright there ariseth light in the darkness. He is gracious and full of compassion and righteous. Biafrans showeth favor and lendeth. We will guide our affairs with discretion. Surely we shall not be moved forever. Biafrans shall be in everlasting remembrance before Chukwu Okike Abiyama. We shall not be afraid of the evil tidings, like the Fulani, herdsmen, the Miete Allah, the Amajiris, the Boko Haram, or whatever they call themselves. We shall not be afraid of their evil tidings, that they are coming, yes. Manopozia Fona, they may come. Manapagana, because the land of Biafra will swallow them up. Yes, our hearts are fixed, trusting in the Lord Chukwu Okike Abiyama. Our hearts are established. We shall not be afraid until we see our desires upon our enemies, the contraction called Nigeria, the British government and their allied nations. For he had dispersed, he had given to the poor. His righteousness endureth forever. Our horn shall be exalted with honor. The wicked shall see us, Biafrans, and they will be grieved. They shall gnash their teeth and melt away. The desire of the wicked, of the contraction called Nigeria, shall perish. Psalm 114. When Biafrans went out of the contraction called Nigeria, the house, the upland, and the coastal regions of Biafra went out from the strange people of strange language. That is what we are saying. We don't have anything in common with them. We don't speak the same language. We don't have the same culture. We have nothing in common with the Fulanese and their cohorts. And Biafra shall be the sanctuary of the Lord. And both the upland and the coastal region shall be the dominion of our God, Chukwu Okike Abiama. And the sea will see him and fled. And all the rivers that the Fulani are talking about, that they want to go to Atlantic Ocean to dip their Quran, even that Atlantic Ocean will be driven back as our Chukwu Okike Abiama rises up. And all the mountains will skip like rams, and the little hills like lambs. And the question will be, what ailed thee, O thou sea, that thou fleddest? And you, River Niger and the Atlantic Ocean, that thou be driven back. You mountains that you skip like rams, and you little hills like rams. Tremble thou, Nigeria, and all the earth, at the presence of our God, Chukwu Okike Abiama, at the presence of the God of Biafra, which turned the rock into a standing water, the flint into fountain of waters. Join me as we continue. Psalm 116. We love the Lord because he had heard our voice and our supplications. The glory. Great is the Lord, because he has inclined his ears unto us. Therefore will we call upon him as long as we live. Biafrans, we call upon you, Chukwu Okike Abiama, as long as we live. The sorrows of death compassed us about, and the pains of hell got hold of us. We found trouble and sorrow, then called us upon the name of our God, Chukwu Okike Abiama. O Lord, we beseech thee, deliver our soul. Gracious is the Lord, and righteous, yea, our God is merciful. The Lord preserveth Biafrans. Because we were brought low, and he helped us. Return unto thy rest, O the souls of all the murdered Biafrans. For the Lord had dealt bountifully with us. For he has delivered us from death, our eyes from tears, and our feet from falling. We will walk before the Lord in the land of the living. We believe, therefore, have we spoken. We were greatly afflicted, and we said in our hearts, all men are liars. What shall we render unto the Lord for all his benefits towards us Biafrans? For keeping us alive till today, for defending his land, the land of Biafra, from being exterminated by Fulani and their cohorts. We will take the cup of salvation and call upon the name of the Lord. We will pay our vows unto the Lord now in the presence of all his people. Precious in the sight of the Lord are the deaths of his saints. Yes, he knew about their deaths, and they are precious before him. So our remembrance of the fallen heroes is not out of place, because they are precious before Chukwu Okike Abiyama. Oh Lord, truly, we are your servants. Our leader, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, is your servant. Our deputy, Maji Chemefo, is your servant. And they will continue to serve you forever. We will offer today the sacrifices of thanksgiving, and we call upon the name of the Lord. We will pay our vows unto the Lord now in the presence of all people, in the courts of the house of the Lord, in the midst of Biafra, at the center of Biafra, both the upland and the coastal region, we shall praise the Lord Chukwu Okike Abiyama. Psalm 118, and that will be the last we will take. Oh, give thanks unto the Lord, for he is good, because his mercy endureth forever. Let Biafra now say that his mercy endureth forever. Let the upland part of Biafra say that his mercy endureth forever. Let the coastal region say, all the Biafrans, all the rivers, all the Akwa Iboms, all the people of Cross River, all the people of Abia, all the people of Imo, all the people of Anambra, all the people of Enugu, all the people of Ebonyi, all the people of Delta, all the people of Ibanke, all the people of Igala, all the people of Idoma, we shall join voices to say, for the mercy of Chukwu Okike Abiyama endureth forever. Let them now that fear the Lord say that his mercy endureth forever. For we called upon the Lord Chukwu Okike Abiyama in our distress, and he answered us and set us in a large place. Onyere anyị udo, onyere anyị ebe sara mbara, n'ezie oziela anyị ụzọ ma anyị mma. Biafrans ga-ekene Chukwu n'ihi na ọ hụrụ anyị n'anya. Anyị ga-ekene Chukwu n'ihi na o buru anyị agha. Mgbe anyị na-awagharị n'ọzara nke mmehie, onye nwe anyị ziri anyị ụzọ ma anyị maa. Ọ nọ n'eluigwe na-eneda anya n'ụwa. Ihe niile bụ mkpa anyị Jehova emeela ya. O nyere anyị udo, o nyere anyị ebe sara mbara n'ala Biafra. O ziri anyị ụzọ ma anyị maa. I continue from verse 6 now. The Lord is on our side. We will not fear. What can man do unto us? What can Fulani herdsmen do unto us? What of the Amajiris? What of the Boko Harams? What can Britain do unto us? what will Sultan of Sokoto do unto us? And all the cabals, they can do nothing. For the Lord taketh our part with them that help us. Therefore shall we see our desires upon they that hate us. It is better to trust in the Lord Chukwokikabiama than to put confidence in man. It is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in princes. All nations compass us about, but in the name of the Lord we will destroy them. They compass us about, they compass us about, but in the name of the Lord we will destroy them. They compass us about like this. They are quench out fire of tongues. For in the name of the Lord we will destroy them. Thou hast trusted sore at us that we might fall, but the Lord helped us. The Lord is our strength and song, and is become salvation of Biafra. The voice of rejoicing and salvation is in the land of Biafra. The right hand of the Lord doeth valiantly. The right hand of the Lord is exalted. The right hand of the Lord doeth valiantly. Biafrans shall not die, but live, and declare the works of the Lord in the land of the living. The Lord has chastened us, but he has not given us over to death. Open to us the gates of righteousness. We will go into them, and we will praise the Lord. This gate of the Lord into which the righteous shall enter, we will praise thee, for thou hast had us, and hast become our salvation. The stone which the builders refused, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, has become the head of the corner. And this is the Lord's doing. It is marvelous in our eyes. This is the day which the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Save now, we beseech thee, O Lord, we beseech thee, send now prosperity into the land of Biafra. Blessed be he that cometh in the name of the Lord. We have blessed you out of the house of the Lord. God is the Lord, which has showed us light. Bind the sacrifice with cord, even unto the horns of the altar. Thou art our God, and we will praise thee. Thou art our God, and we will exalt thee. Oh, give thanks unto the Lord, for he is good, for his mercy endureth forever. I want you, Biafrans, to open your mouth and begin to appreciate the Lord, and begin to thank Chukwokikabiama, who has not given us over to death. He has promised, and he never failed. He promised to defend our land, Biafra. He promised to make it his sanctuary. He promised that he will make it his abode, that he, the Lord of Jacob, shall defend us. So we are going to thank him, because he has promised us that we shall not die, that we shall live to declare his goodness in the land of the living. Jehovah Dalo Nebele Yeshua Bana Naloma Jehovah Dalo Nebele Yeshua Bana Naloma Njibone Biafra Jehovah Dalo Nebele Yeshua Bana Naloma Jehovah Dalo Nebele Yashamba now, no loma. Yonene Donije, Chukwanya Manalo, Nebereo. Yashamba now, no loma. Inyero Biafra, Jehovah Dalo, Nebere. Yashamba now, no loma. Father, we give you thanks. Biafrans are thanking you. Though that many of us have fallen asleep, but they are waiting for us, watching to see Biafra restored, so that they will have peace wherever they are. For they have been walking, they have been awake, waiting for that day that Biafra will be restored. For one of them said, I am going, but make sure you restore Biafra for me. And we are remembering them. For we cannot forget them. There is no way we can forget them, Lord. They died that we shall live. They sacrificed their lives that we, the new generation of Biafra, will restore Biafra. Even this year, 2020. As we are continuing the fast and prayer, today the 29th of May, 2020. Father, we are thanking you. We thank you for all the people who have fallen asleep since 1945 till date. Who will we talk about? Father, we are thanking you because they are in your bosom. Do we talk about those who came to you on that day at Mpo? Do we talk about those who came to you from Abba? Do we talk about those who came to you, even the house of our leader? Do we talk about Waka Waka? Do we talk about our parents, Chief and Lolo, Israel, Okukano? Do we talk about those in Asaba who were massacred there? What of those who were massacred at the Head Bridge? Do we talk about those in Enugu? And those that they have been killing since then till now? Even the most recent one. Father, we are giving you thanks on their behalf. Because you said that precious in your sight are the death of your saints. They are your saints. And tonight we are thanking you. Can we say, fading away like the stars of the morning, losing their lives in the glorious sun. With the power from this earth and is toiling, only remain. By one. Cause with the power is toiling. Only remember thy what they have done. Father, we keep remembering them. We shall not stop to remember them. And we thank you because you allow them to come back to you so that and we are thanking you now. Because, Lord, you have done what no man can do for us. You have kept Biafra, and you have stood against the enemies. You said that even the people of Biafra, that our children shall stand by the gates and will not allow the enemy to come in. And we are that generation whom you are using to stand at the gate, that the enemy will not invade Biafra any longer. We are grateful to you, sir. Ancient of days, we are grateful. Elohim, we are grateful. Adonai, we are thanking you. We join, excuse me, all the people, wherever they are. We join them to thank you. We join our leader, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, to thank you. We join our deputy, Mazu Chemefo, to thank you. All Biafrans all over the face of the earth, all IPOB members, we thank you because you have said enough. For on that day, the angel was slaughtering the children of Israel. And you said enough. When he placed his sword towards Jerusalem to destroy, you said enough. Now the enemy has encompassed us about, but you have spoken, you have said enough. That you will no longer allow the enemy to subjugate us, to marginalize us. You said enough. And we believe your word. That is why we are giving you thanks. For all you have done and all that you will do. For Biafra that you have restored and for manifestation of that restoration, we thank you. I see ye dalu, Emela, Ezebube. Onye nani anachi isi, onye nani abuchi. We don't worship any other God beside you. No. Only you alone, our God. Chukwokika Abiyama. The God of Biafrans. The God of our cousins, Israel. You are our God. And we bless your name. We give you thanks because you have done it all. And we receive Biafra from you with thanksgiving. For restoration of Biafra. Because you said that there will be joy and singing in the land of Biafra. For you, Chukwokika Abiyama, has fought the battle and given us victory. Therefore we say, you are the Lord, that is your name. You will never share your glory with any man. You will never share your glory with anybody. Oh, Almighty God, and that is your name. You are Chukwokika Abiyama. That is your name. That's what we know. You will never share your glory with any man. You will never share your glory with anybody. Oh, Almighty God, that is your name. Nani gibuchi, nani ginekwu ihe na-eme. Isi onye ga-ekwu ọbịa na mmezu na ọbụna gị bụ Jehova akwadoghị ya. Anyị ekelela gị, mma mma dịrị gị, ichi isi dịrị gị, isi ana dịrị gị, ikpere ala dịrị gị, ihe niile dị mma, nke gara aga, nke dị ugbu a, nke na-abịa abịa, ka anyị wee na-ebunye gị, wee na-ebuni gị enu above every other God, wee na-ebuni gị enu above every other power, wee na-ebuni gị enu above anything that you have created. Anyị na-ebuni gị enu n'ihi na ọ naanị gị nwe otuto. Otuto niile, ekele niile, ịma mma niile, ichisi niile, ikpere ana niile dịsịara gị n'aha gị Chukwu okike abịama. Ise, ise, ise. Thank you, my African rep, for giving me the opportunity to lead Biafrans into this session of our prayer and fasting this evening. I return the microphone to you and I say, may Chukwu okike abịama strengthen you. May Chukwu okike abịama bless you. As we are entering into the new day in the few hours, Chukwu okike abịama, we finalize whatever that we have told him to do for us. And he will restore Biafra without our help and without gunshots. Thank you and remain blessed. Thank you.
station with more. You're listening to the radio station.
You're listening to.
This is
Radio Biafra. Radio Biafra.
From the land where the and their legacy is the mirror through which the truth will see.
Yes, once again, fellow Biafrans, men and women of goodwill, conscientious people, wherever you are all over the world, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. This is still Radio Biafra Extra, and we are streaming live through Radio Biafra London. Radio Biafra London is being anchored by the Deputy Leader of the Indigenous people of Biafra. His name is Mazi Uche Ukafo Mefo. He is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State, and Anambra State is Biafra land. Mazi Uche Ukafo Mefo is the man who has simply assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. He is standing in a deputizing capacity on behalf of our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Okukano. He is the king of Afari Beku. Afari Beku is in Umuahia. Umuahia is in Abia State. And Abia State is Biafra land. Yes, of course, as far as we can remember, men and women has risen on to stand in the gap on behalf of the Biafran people, but not in the like of one man standing to speak for the collective interest of the Biafran people until he came. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the director of Radio Biafra as well as Biafran television. And by the special grace of Chukwu Kikabiama, I am George Unibe. I come from Abo. Abo is in Delta State, and Delta State is Biafra land. And of course, like always, I must proceed to acknowledge Chukwu Kikabiama, the one who stays in heaven, but yet he controls the affairs of man. We lift up not our eyes to the hills, nor to the mountain, because our help comes from he who made the heavens and the earth. And in my humble way, acknowledge him this evening. I lift up my eyes to the hills, from where cometh my help. My help comes from the Lord, he who made heaven and earth. I lift up my eyes to the hill, from where cometh my help. Our help comes from the Lord, he who made heaven and earth. For the Lord will keep us from all evil, he who made our life, he who made heaven and earth. Imegi Chineke o. Kanyi nwa tụkwasị olileanya anyị o Chimo. Imegi Chineke o. ka anyị nwa tụkwasị olileanya anyị onye nwe anyị. Agbabago m ụlọ gị, ekwela ka ihere mee m, ekwela ka ndị ụwa jụ m, kelebe ka chi gị n'ugba o. Unto thee, O Lord, do we lift up our soul? Do we lift up our soul unto thee, O Lord? Do we lift up our soul? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, I trust in you. Let me not be ashamed. Let none thy enemy triumph over us. Anyị na-aja gị mma o, maka n'eziokwu n'ịmara mma ịhụnanya na gị obiọma gị o juru anya dadi o, inwe gị mgbanwe o, ọ dịghị onye dịka gị, ịbụ Alfa na Omega. Anyị niile na-asị na n'ịdị mma o. Ise. Men always fear that which they cannot understand. And onye mani hibe mani akpo waiji here. And of course, this evening I welcome you to this segment. Our theme on this segment, as always, is titled Recounting the Ordeal of the Generation of Biafrans between 1967 to 1970. Recounting their ordeal. I played a audio clip before now, and from the background you hear the sound of wailing and crying. Children crying, mother crying, father crying. It happened in Nigeria. Facebook will not allow me to showcase the video. YouTube will not allow me to showcase the video. Why? Because black is being killed. Twitter and the rest of them will tell you it violates their privacy. But it's okay. Everything that have beginning have an end. It never happened in Jupiter. It didn't happen during the days of Dark Age. It happened here in Biafra land. From 1967 to 1970, a genocide was carried out in Nigeria. The first indigenous genocide in Africa. The greatest of his kind, and somebody want to discuss this matter as a gentleman. They were slaughtered. They were murdered. As we speak every day, there are things Nigerians don't want to hear. There are things Nigerians don't want you to say. There are things that is causing problem in Nigeria. It is not about what they are doing. It is about what they have done. They never know today will come. And we are trying to massage ourselves so that somewhere along the line, somebody don't need to get angry. And you can soak boy here literally. And then you soak boy go and you doji there. When our leaders say, nothing like us before we came. And after we are gone, nothing will be like us. I keep saying, nobody has stood up to speak for the collective interests of Biafran people. And then you cannot say you know what we are going through today. Yes, people stand up and speak for Abo. Yes, people stand up and speak for Igodomigodo. Yes, people stand up and speak for Igbo. People stand up and speak for Ijo. People stand up and speak for upland, the river line, bottom line, sideline, on top of line. Niger, Delta, and Delta, Niger. Nobody has stood up to speak for the collective interests of the Biafran people. Up to the extent if we want to defend the Yoruba, Hausa, and Fulani. It's amazing, I must remind you. But let's not forget how we got here. Today, Gowon now is looking for where to hide. T.Y. Danjuma is looking for where to hide. Obasanjo, your founding father, is looking where to hide. All of them who committed this atrocity, they are still here. And before our very eyes, we intend to forget what is at stake. Biafrans, anywhere you are all over the world, this is the time we need to set our priority right. This is the time for us to go back and see what happened to them. We are the first of the kind of everything we have encountered. The first genocide in Africa happened in Biafra land. Nigeria and British government, Hausa, Yoruba, and Fulani made it possible. We are the first country in Africa to activate the right to self-determination. We are still here doing the same thing over and over. In few hours from now, we will honor them. Not a monument was built in honor of their name. Not a monument. Somebody went to Ojukwu grave and then go and remember Ojukwu. Ojukwu will remember you. But that grave is built by Nigeria. And it is an insult to every Biafran that is alive today. Because he was buried with Nigerian flag. But we can't say anything. It's hate speech. We can't remember them. It's hate speech. Over 10 million Biafrans were slaughtered. Not a single monument is dedicated to honor their name. And to Capitol, they said, don't say anything about it. Don't talk about Biafra. Today, sometime I begin to wonder, do we really even know what we came out for? Have we forgotten why we are here? 30th of May is here. Let us recount the ordeal. If we cannot recover ourselves, every other thing that we are fighting to recover, we will lose all of them. I came across an article online written by Paul Kamami. And these are some of the things he said. He said, I would rather argue that we need to mobilize the right mindset rather than more funding. After all, in Africa, we have everything that we need in real terms. He said, I will rather argue, I will rather fight, I will rather push forward that we mobilize the right mindset rather than calling for more fund. Because whoever or whatever is lacking, we have the means to acquire. And yet we remain mentally married to the idea that nothing can get moving without external financing. We are even begging for things we already have. That is absolutely a failure of the mindset. Biafran people across the globe must understand that what we are supposed to do, it is mobilizing people with the right mindset. Not even funding. Not even funding. When I see people telling me about how many oil well they have, if we blow the oil well, will you suck oil there? Why do you think Britain is keeping quiet? Why do you think Nigeria, Fulani, Yoruba are still gallivanting, negotiating for one Nigeria? They are still sucking oil in that well. If you blow 3 oil well, you will know Britain will respond. You mobilize the right mindset. Oil brought problem to us. If you blow all this oil well, I tell you, everybody will begin to negotiate. You will know BBC will cover event in the Biafra land. I tell you the truth. I do not lie. Mobilizing the right mindset. Why don't we march the street and die once and for all and get out of this rubbish place? Let all of us go to hell and start it all over again. But of course, the right mindset is there. They will kill you. They will kill you. That is why they are still killing us. They said Africans don't need funding. Everything we need, we already have it. What we need is to mobilize the right mindset. Today, look at people who didn't go to school. Somebody say, it's British government that is controlling them. We know. Why can't British government calm down themselves and do it? But the mindset is not ready. Today, we came out for one single purpose. To put Nigeria on her heels. Cross them down to their knee. How do we do that? You need people with the right mindset. It's not even money. Your bank account cannot change anything. Because this one is saying, oh, I'm a millionaire, I'm a billionaire. Your money must remain in dollars or in pounds. Because if you enter this Nigeria, this Fulani idiot with Yoruba accomplish, they will destroy your money. Just one signature that is irregular, they will freeze your bank account. If you talk too much, they take you to Sharia court. You see, your money cannot really help us. It is motivating. It is actually motivating the right mindset, bringing them together. People we look as if we don't understand what is at stake, but we know. Your connection cannot do anything. Nobody can do anything until you are able to motivate the people with the right mindset. And so on daily basis, we find ourselves in the same position. Of course, I must give it to our leader. Because before IPOB came, nobody want to remember those who were murdered. To us, they are gone, they are dead, and then we got to move on. Tomorrow they still come back, they kill, we got to move on. And the most important thing is that these genocidal, murderous, hopeless people are the one teaching us moral. Those of you in Assemblies of God, when you look at Gowon in the face as a pastor, how do you feel? Those of you in Yoruba church, if you see Obasanjo leading prayer, how do you feel? Those of you who are boyfriend of Babangida, if you see them talking about moral, how do you feel? We have to organize the right mindset. This evening, I want us to take time and recount their ordeal. And let us re-examine ourselves. Let us ask ourselves question. If Ojukwu had the privilege to be alive today, there are many mistakes he made, he will not make today. And if we cannot learn from their mistakes, as well as empowering ourselves from the right thing they did, then be ready. History will repeat itself. I tell you, the greatest way to dismantle Nigeria is mobilizing the right mindset. We see evil happening everywhere and we are speaking BB grammar. We want somebody to endorse us. The Nigerian police will come out and shoot you and you will die and nothing will happen. It is pathetic what happened. Fulani now are everywhere claiming the bush. Only animals stay in the bush. Fulani will not rent house. Ordinary one room, they won't rent house. They are shouting everywhere. Channels, television, BBC, they are jumping everywhere. Oh, give us our bush, oh. We are living inside bush, oh. Where on earth do men live in the bush? But when we say you are zoo, you are animal, people now say, yeah, they are insulting, no? That is why they don't love it. But they are now on channel television, they are BBC, they are on CNN, they are everywhere. Oh, leave us our bush, oh. Give us our bush, oh. You know, we can't live inside the house, oh. But I will stop there. The generation of Biafrans, most especially 1967 to 1970, their life was characterized by uncertainty because they were always on constant attack from the enemy, yet no one knew. The generation of Biafran, those people who lived within 1967 to 1970, they were always on constant attack. Unknown to them, everywhere they were attacking them. Everywhere they go, they were being attacked. Today, can you tell me where you have peace as a Biafran in Nigeria? Do you have peace anywhere as a Biafran in Nigeria? If it like be upland, be riverland, be bottom land, be sideland, do you have peace in Nigeria? The same thing was happening to them. As a result, they have to pay dearly for it, which led to the death of uncountable individuals. They thought they could manage it. Attack coming from anywhere. Yoruba attacking them. Fulani attacking them. Hausa attacking them. They are trying to be okay. You know, we have a lot of graduates. So many graduates everywhere. But yet they attack us. We must not forget that they were fully aware of the political unrest. These people were fully aware of the political unrest situation surrounding them. They were aware that things are not fine. Today, everybody is complaining about Nigeria. That is the true testament. Yoruba will come out and complain about Nigeria. We understand. Hausa will come out and complain about Nigeria. Of course, that is the truth. Even Fulani will come out and complain about Nigeria. This is the truth. The same way Biafrans will come out and complain about Nigeria. Now, everybody is complaining about Nigeria. But some people still want Nigerian to remain. Which means no matter how Yoruba complain about Nigeria, no matter how Hausa Fulani complain about Nigeria, they have nothing to lose. It is like where they make parable. They say no matter how worse a condition is, Igbo man will not say suya. No matter how Yoruba complain, it's a lie, 419 complain. These people have everything they need. In fact, their destiny is in their hand. Our people know. They knew about the political unrest. They were trying to manage it. From one victim to another. From Chukwumanzogo to Ifajona. From Ifajona to Agunyorosi. From Agunyorosi to more slaughtering of millions. They were aware of all these things. Nobody stood up to correct the situation. Only one man did. And that is Ojukwu. Let us try and recount some of the ordeal they went through. The North, in the time of Ojukwu, in the time of Aburi Accord, the North were busy grabbing power, as they are still doing today. In the time of Ojukwu, Ojukwu is a graduate. Ojukwu is the first educated or the first graduate in Nigerian military. Historically, no Yoruba man there, no Fulani there, no Hausa. Ojukwu was the one. But all of a sudden, British government gave Gowon promotion. Field Marshal. He's a general field marshal. They gave him double promotion so that he can undo Ojukwu. Power grabbing. Are they not still grabbing the power today? Can somebody tell me the university Tanko went to? Chief Justice and Alpha and Omega of Nigerian Supreme Court. Which university did he go to? Power grabbing. Head of NEPA, Fulani. Seconded by Yoruba. Head of fishermen, Fulani. Even inside desert, they are killing fish. Head of Niger Delta, Fulani. Seconded by Yoruba. Head of National Union Road Transport Worker, Fulani, seconded by Yoruba. Power grabbing everywhere. Look at the government of federal character. Look at them. That was what happened. The same thing that happened in Ojukwu time. What do they do? What do they do? And the question we should ask ourselves, if we find ourselves in the same position, what do we do? Politicians, Biafran politicians, what do you do? Imo State, number 4th person is the governor. Number 4th person is the governor, because the Nigerian state will do anything to make sure that politically you are irrelevant. What do we do? Everywhere there is power grabbing. Everywhere there is power grabbing. This is what happened to the generation of 1967 and 1970. And before our very eyes, history is still repeating itself. When Biafrans are supposed to be coming together to think about how to do, everybody want to be supreme leader. Everybody want to be chairman. Everybody want to be a stakeholder. Now we be una company, make una come manage us, we dey wait for now. We understand the need to stand by a leader. We understand the need to die when necessary. And I will not forget the word of Adolf Hitler. He says, show a soldier that you can die for them. They will die defending you. You show a soldier you want to kill them, they will kill you before you kill them. Every ignorant Biafran, every hopeless Biafran, every poor Biafran, every homeless Biafran, every jobless Biafran are willing to die for any man that will come out to lead us in truth and in honesty. Don't count a loyal subject to a fool. because you will not survive it. We are watching these people grabbing all the whole power. What are they doing? No, what are our people doing? Can't you learn? If it require them to grab the whole power under one useless Fulani or Yoruba or Saman, they do that. We say we are here, everybody want to be relevant. The same thing that happened is still happening now. But we'll come to that later. Yes, I have to be the leader. I've been fighting Nigerian constitution since 50 years. Yes, I have to be the supreme leader. I have to dominate all of you. Yes, I have to be the Ototo Tororo and Ototo Tororo. Who that one help? Who that one help? At the end of the day, Ife can ebe, kakwan ebe. Everybody claiming to be leader of anywhere in Biafra land. Make una use una tongue, they can't on tito. If you people will think, if Biafrans will think, we will be singing music up and down, you better think again. Can't you go back and learn from that generation and let us put this motor on another gear and get out of this place? So when you are coming, oh yes, I'm the qualified one. Yes, all of you from politician to the lowest Biafra. If you cannot read the handwriting on the wall, may the Lord be with you. Benedictions do us in Sakula. Ojuku stood aside and said, this power grabbing is dangerous. Today before our very eye, there is power grabbing. And you call yourself Igbo man, Niger Delta man. You are supporting them to kill your people. That truth you are trying to hide, it will catch up with all of you. Don't worry. Everybody now know the truth. And only the truth that will win this war. We are watching that they are grabbing power. You go the other one. And you say, no, I am from Ototo Tororo. We are not a Biafra. Who asked you? Who asked you? In the issue of Biafra self, woman is not supposed to talk. Woman is supposed to support, not even to talk. No woman have the moral right to speak Biafra matter. Tomorrow now, one Fulani will pregnant you. You bring your nonsense and come and be killing us here. I don't want to mention your name, not that you can do anything. I'm giving you room to repent. And then the men who are there to talk, who is your father? Who is your father? Who is your father? Because if people fighting for Biafra are your problem, then you have a very long way to go. Can't Biafra understand? These people are busy with power grabbing. Our people didn't see that. Ojukwu came out to stop power grabbing. The people who would have supported him want to kill him. I pray that God will help us to apply our heart to wisdom, enabling us to number our days, because there is no time. The people we are remembering. Our people were being killed indiscriminately, as it is happening today. That generation of 1967 to 1970, our people were being killed left and right. They were cutting us down. And each time we go back to the history, we hear about the likes of Alesi Kwime. We hear about the likes of so many generals. Akanobiam, so many of them. The point now is, what did these people do to stop the killing? What did they do? Only one man came forward and said, no, this killing must stop. If this killing, in fact, let's renegotiate the state. They went to Aburi Accord, as they call it. They went to Ghana. Is it JA or JC Ankara? They discussed the term on how we can move forward. Somebody say we are good for killing. He will continue to kill us. You people don't have shame. Any day you come out talking good of Yoruba or Fulani, don't you have shame? If any mono, they were killing our people left and right. Today, when I see people saying, oh, they are killing us, they are killing us, now today they begin to kill us. IPOB only gave voice so that they cannot kill anybody and walk away. But I can assure you, before the emergence of IPOB, they were killing us. After the war, they were killing us. Different method was introduced to kill us by the book. They used to have firing squad. Go and check the record of all the people that died in firing squad. They used to have court martial. Go and check the record of all the people dying in court martial. To the extent that a woman, a crippled woman, a Akwa Ibom woman, was hung by the lieutenant. They used her to carry cocaine. When they were caught, they couldn't hide it. They hung this crippled woman. Did it start today? Can't we understand Biafrans and learn from their mistake? Today they are killing us left and right. They are, we take it 47. They are jumping up and down. Governors, when are you going to talk about it? Leaders of thought, when are you going to talk about it? Opinion mothers, when are you going to talk about it? Freedom fighter group of company, when are you going to talk about it? But don't worry, we know the problem. But let's recount their ordeal. What they went through. Ojukwu couldn't stand it. He called on Biafrans and said, come back home. We can't continue like this in one Nigeria. And there are some of us born in Hausa land. Hausa land is heaven and earth. That land will chase all of you one day. Don't worry. And then there are some who are in Yoruba church. When I talk now, they say, oh, Yoruba is our teaching. Let's not insult Yoruba. Yoruba will give us Biafra. Any Biafra Yoruba give us, I won't enter there. Yoruba give me Biafra. And you want me to believe that is Biafra? God forbid. Hausa give me Biafra. That is Fabia, not Biafra. It is Fabia. That is not Biafra. The next thing was that some Biafran politicians were all busy playing the politics of appeasement. They were romancing with one Nigerian state, as it is going on today. We all are aware of the imminent danger facing all of us in the face. We are aware of the imminent danger. We are fully aware of the precarious situation we are in as a people. But who is actually speaking up? Who is actually speaking up? Nnamdi Azikiwe was fully aware of everything. He wanted to be Zeke of Africa. You can't even Zeke Anambra. You want to Zeke Africa. You want to be politically correct. Most people do not know that for 3 years, they were having parallel government in Biafra land. Some politicians were busy reporting to Yoruba Hausa Fulani. Some were busy reporting to Ojukwu. The same thing we are doing today. Some are hardcore Biafra. Their loyalty is for Yoruba. I know that rain will fall. That rain will fall. And you people will feel it. Where are you? Oh, Biafra, yes, we are all Biafra. But your loyalty is in Yoruba church and you can't see what is happening. When we get to heaven, we will judge many cases before our case will be judged. We will judge many cases. Come to think about it. What am I owing God? My life. My life. In the first place, the life belonged to Him. This life belonged to God. But He said He has made me a free moral agent. And as such, He should not get involved in what I do. But only the area asking to come and take control is the area He will control. This is the Creator. And then what am I saying? Here in the world, who are those who want to take over our life? Who are those who will commit crime and say we should not say it? We are trying to be politically correct. busy running up and down, doing our apprentice. And then the enemy were busy working on us. I could only imagine what Ojukwu went through. Today, the same thing has started. We must learn from the mistake of these people, because we are about making the same mistake. I have a Adeyinka grandson audio. I recorded it. I stored it specially. For some reason, I will not be able to play it tonight. He said something in Yoruba land. He said they have swear for us. Make a talk for pidgin English. Adeyinka grandson Yoruba. He said they don't swear for all of us. We be Biafra. Say number one, we no go feel rule ourselves. Say we go dey fight ourselves. And number two, say for home we no go get peace. For outside our home we no go get peace. Now Adeyinka grandson talk am. When I go listen to now Yoruba you talk am. And somebody think it's just messy. If they swear for now, no go say this juju no go fit catch me. We spend more energy fighting ourselves instead of fighting the enemy. And when you finish, the same people will swear for you. You go kneel down for them. Make them complete their swear for our head. And when we tell you, it look like it's a hate speech. Yoruba start training their children to hate you as Igbo man. If you like, be fooling yourself. You are Omoibo, you are Oloshi, you are Olori Buruku, and you will remain that inside one Nigeria. You want God to intervene, and you are romancing the people killing you. The same thing Ojukwu did. He was busy romancing Yoruba. He was busy romancing Yoruba that he released Yoruba who went and lay egg to tribalism. Today, when you ask somebody from Niger Delta, he will say, what did they do to Adakaboru? You can't hide the truth. Oh. Today, we are doing the same thing again, so that Yoruba will come and kill us. We have passed that side. We know Yoruba very well. We know Yoruba very well. Let me remind those of you from South, South, and Southeast. After the war, they made sure none of you went to school. Those of us in Bender State, we went to school. Free education, I must tell you. We were re-educated to see certain things you are not seeing. Under Bruce Ali, we were given free education. Then those of you in the Southeast now and South, they made sure none of you went to school. Do you know from River Niger down to the boundary of Ondo State, you have our community there? So Yoruba cannot hide for us. We know them. We know them. The same way Awolowo was busy rearranging. Today we are falling for them. Oh, this our Yoruba brother has spoken is formidable. God forbid. Chukwe kweki hionjo. Chukwe kweko hionjo. Oh, this our Yoruba is formidable. Formidable or not formidable? We still they say Nigeria and they suffer. Then they burn our village. They say Yoruba is formidable. Don't worry. The Nigerian state were busy inside of Biafra land, sowing seed of discord among us. Today now they are doing the same thing. They are busy sowing seed of discord among us. Go and ask Adeboye, why did he ask Goodluck Ebere Jonathan to resign? And why has the same Adeboye not asked Osibanjo to show your face? Yoruba and Hausa Fulani, they were busy dividing us. You people even don't know the war. You don't know the war. If you know the war, you will change your orientation. You will change your attack. We are just where they want us to be. And then when I come out, I say, no, Igbo man is my problem. I don't want Biafra of Igbo man because I'm a Niger Delta. You are idiot. And then another one say, oh, I am a Niger Delta. We Igbo don't want Niger Delta. You don't have sense. Ojukwu was busy doing everything that he has to do just to save all of us. Yoruba was everywhere. sowing seed of discord. How many times do we have to tell you? Have you called Ogoni man to understand what their grievance is? Have you called Bayelsa man to understand what their grievance is? Have you called Abo man to find out what their grievance is? If I tell you now, you say it doesn't concern anybody angry, let it angry. Just hit one bullet so that you see what you are not ready for. Just hit one bullet. It will shock you. That is when I see people who are playing game, trying to set me up. Me, moi, George Onibe, trying to set me up, for instance. I pity all of you. Today, we see the enemy changing itself. The Bible says for Satan itself continue to manifest as angel of light. And you people cannot see that. Just try and make move. It will shock you. You are not ready for what is coming. I can assure you that. Let me give you a story. Just 2 stories because of time. I went to meet some Ogoni people regarding this issue. In those days, we discussed about issues of Biafra restoration. Because Nigerian army are killing Ogoni youth 247. And I said, why don't you people come and let us move? And this is what they told me. He said, during the war, we had Igbo people. They were planning and pointing out our house that is their own after the war. They say when they camp inside the bush, when they get to house, in fact, some of them said Igbo people were killing their people to collect their house after the war. That when they saw it, there was no Ogoni man in charge of Biafran army. And they say if they keep quiet, that is how it's going to end. So they went to join Nigeria. That was the beginning of sabotage in Biafra land. Ogoni people know that their ancestors, some of them, their ancestors migrated from around Omwa here. There are communities around Omwa here. When Ogoni man died, they have to send message to those people before they come back and bury the person. But they won't tell you that today. Do you know in the midst of Ogoni, there are Igbo people there? They don't talk about it. But that sabotage of Yoruba Hausa Fulani, today you think Ogoni man is your problem. Go and look for your problem. That is one. They lie to them. They live with this lie because it was properly packaged. Another one, I have said it before. Of course, I went to Bayelsa with the Bayelsa State Coordinator, Mr. Gurubia. We were there for a particular mission to sensitize our people. We went to an island. And when we got there, we gathered all of them to preach this gospel. The moment they hear that, oh, these are Biafra, all the old men say, no. They were so much furious. So much furious and angry. They don't want to listen to us. And one of them, the son of one of the women, said, Mama, what is it? In their dialect. And the mother told her that Biafran soldiers raped them during the war. Serious. Defied their land. Harvested their crop. Eat their cow. Eat their animal. Rape whoever they will. They cannot have anything to do with Biafra or Igbo man. They were even very angry. Looking at me, self, they despise. And the son said, no, this one is Delta man. I have a friend in Bayelsa. He has been my friend for more than 2 years. The first day I met him, I was speaking Abo for him. He said, it's not Abo man, no. I said, but we greet the same way. And that is it. He keep telling me, Noah. But this is Bayelsa man. He understands almost everything I say, and I understand almost everything he say. But let me not digress to that area. And then we took time and begin to find out, yes, Mama, tell us how it happened. And they told me a story which I have said on this radio Biafra before. They said the first line of Biafran soldier came. They were they were tattered. No shoe, no boots. They were tying wrapper, half wrapper. And I remember then, our Imo State coordinator, the mother also told us a story. How they were sharing one wrapper into 4 to give to Nigerian army who passed by. Because they were almost half naked. And the Biafra women say when those one came, they told them not to worry, that they are Biafran soldiers. They come to protect them. The woman pointed to the bush in that island where they went to settle. 3 days later, another Biafran soldier came, properly dressed. They were shining with boots. They came with sheep. And the villagers ran to the sheep and welcomed them, thinking they were Biafran soldiers. And then they said to them, our people, they here, see where then the rest, now welcome. Before they knew, those ones who were properly dressed has rounded up the ones wearing rag. And the woman said they killed all of them. They could not understand why the Biafran soldiers who were properly dressed will be killing Biafran soldiers who were not properly dressed. He said after they killed those ones in the bush, what they did was to start raping all of them. Kill their goat, their hen, their chicken, harvest their crops. They didn't live there again. And then I told the women, I said, okay, let's analyze it. During the war, Biafran soldiers don't have food. Kwashoko killed the people. Ojukwu would not be heartless to be buying fine uniform and polish for his soldier when half of his populace, more than half, are dying of starvation. I said that means something is wrong. We reason together and put the story together. And the people say, yes, this is true. This is true. Because while we were busy looking at who is our problem, they are busy sowing the seed of discord. Yoruba is chameleon. They know how to do that very well. Today, you want us to put ourselves in the same position? God will not agree. God will not agree. I tell you today, no Igbo man will come out and debate with a John man, debate with a Kwaibo man morally about the blackmail tag you are carrying. Because you are afraid to embrace this truth. And you want to make the same mistake to bring these people to come back. Get ready, you will see what will happen. Yoruba are everywhere in our kitchen. Yoruba are everywhere in our house. Yoruba are poisoning us everywhere. Yoruba are there deceiving all of us. They bombarded Anambra. Biafra land did not fall. They bombarded Enugu. Enugu fell. But Biafra land did not fall. They bombarded Ebonyi. They bombarded Cross River State. They bombarded Umuahia. They bombarded Imo. Biafra did not fall until Yoruba discovered the center of gravity, which was Iguacha. The moment Iguacha fell, Biafra land fell. Yoruba was the one who showed them the center of gravity. Today, where is our center of gravity? Because Yoruba is looking out for it already. The center of gravity now may not be location, but there is something that held us together. They will find out, I can assure you that. But we are supposed to work hard now to find out their own center of gravity. We're spending our energy to divide ourselves more than. Let us tell ourselves the truth too. Let us tell ourselves the truth too. Today there are issues we want to hide. Why are we hiding from it? Let us face it one-on-one. And then if I am wrong, I will apologize. And if you are wrong, be humble enough to apologize. Because nobody get monopoly over Okpombo scatter. All these things Hausa, Fulani and Yoruba are doing is because we have never responded once. This generation, I can assure you that they were rounded up as we are being rounded up today. They were rounded up. They call it police action. Police action. As we are being rounded up today. What are we doing about it? Oh, IPOB come. Oh, they are killing us. Oh, hey, they are digging oil well. Oh, they are carrying pipeline. Oh, they are killing us. But they are rounding us up. And believe me, one day they will do something. One day they will. And then what are we going to do? And then somebody say, I should be consulted, I should be remembered, I should be this one. This is the time we hold our life in our hand. This is the time we will stand up and fight this enemy. This is the time we will understand what they went through. 10 million people died because of negligence of few individuals. 10 million people died because of sabotage of few individuals. 10 million people died because all of us are claiming intellectual. 10 million people died because nobody wants to look at what is at stake. But all of this did not prevent them from prevailing over us. Today they are posting that we cannot govern ourselves. They said we will kill ourselves. They say it with confidence because they know what they have put in our place. Biafrans, as we move ahead to remember the heroes and the heroine, please be guided. One thing I do not understand is when somebody don't know that they are planting juju in our land. That you don't believe Yoruba is planting juju in our land is one thing I don't understand. Our leader came up here and told you there is a native doctor in Enugu who is a Fulani. Understand, native doctor is not Hausa Fulani style. Their own style is a bit different. And for them to have a Fulani native doctor doing juju in Enugu, I can imagine how many Yoruba. Do you know our people go to Yoruba land to bring juju? And when you say, no, don't say it, you will go to Yoruba church, don't say it, but it is happening already. Biafrans, let's be guided. Go back and find out what happened to the generation of Biafra 1967 and 1970. There's a book I'm going through. Very articulated, I don't know the grammar to use. That is, whoever wrote that book, they took time to arrange it. They took time, they will tell you, within this period and this period, within this houses and this houses, so people were amputated. So people were killed. So record of person were raped. The way these people kept it. And I wept. They gave their name. They gave their address. One of our beloved brother from Enugu gave me that book, among others. How will you know this were truth? And so with that book, I can go to the house of every individual who has suffered in the hand of Yoruba Hausa Fulani. Today they are still sowing seed of discord. They will go and meet Ankyo Briggs. Tell Ankyo Briggs, please don't say you are Igbo, say you are not a Niger Delta, you are Otototororo. That one we talk. They will go to another person, they will tell that person, oh, you know, your mother is our in-law. We are related now, you are our cousin. That one will do his own. Fulani will now call their own children, Janjaweed among us. Monitor them. And then at the end of the day, what are we doing? We are obliged to their plot. We succumb to their plot because we have misplaced our priority. We have misplaced our priority. I give it to our leader. He stood and make a difference where nobody can make a difference. But what do we do after that? We are going to kill ourselves, as Yoruba say. When we finish killing ourselves, then they come and start recolonization already. Don't you know they were almost done with us? They don't finish us already. Until our leader came, and they will never survive from it. You give them another privilege, they will recolonize our people again. But why we are remembering them? Nigeria, please come and strike. Come and dip the Quran inside the water. Come and take over Biafra land. Let us see if those who are the sons of their father is still alive. Our Father in heaven, remember men and women who have died because of Biafra. Let their death not be in vain. For they don't want to conquer anybody. They just want to be the author of their destiny. Today we are faced with even worse challenge that they face. The same enemy, more formidable, are the ones standing to fight us. Chukwu Kika Biama, they will decimate us. But we know that this battle is the Lord's battle and not ours. We ask you to arise. Arise and take your glory. Arise and take your rightful place in our midst. Because if you keep quiet, they will finish us. Send your angels with sword in their hand. Let the path of our enemy be dark and slippery. Arise, for we remember those who died for us to be here. Arise, for we remember those who were slaughtered for our sake. He that taught to rugugi o mema, he that taught to rugugi noga kara kerugo. He that taught to rugugi o akmata nekunwa o, he that taught to rugugi o noga kara kerugo. He that taught to rugugi o onya janyisi o, he that taught to rugugi noga kara kerugo. If we must die, Father, let us leave a mark that they will never forget. I'll be back in a minute.
We are here to ensure that the death of 3.5 million people is not forgotten.
It's been so long that I saw you face to face. My brother, I miss you. See you again in that grave. It's been so long that I saw that beautiful smile. Your death and your burial is one thing that makes me cry. It's been so long, I've been looking at this picture of you. You were shot by the soldiers, I remember.
It's been so long, I don't wanna see Biafra alone. It hurts my body and my soul to hear that you are gone now. If we forget you, our fallen heroes will be incomplete.
If we forget those who died for our freedom, we will be complete. We will be complete.
They were shot and they died. We started asking why. The truth that they told us became another lie. That was no war, that was a form. The genocide by Nigerian government and British on the
It's been
side.
so long, I miss you. I will let the whole world know before I let you go.
It's been so long, I don't wanna see Biafra alone. It hurts my body and my soul to see that you are gone.
exist is to ensure that their memory, that they can never ever be forgotten, that their memory will linger on forever, that as long as man walks this earth, this world will remember the 3.5 million people that they killed, men and women that did nothing, children that were innocent. Their only crime is to be blessed by God. That is the only crime they have committed. As those children were being slaughtered, as they were being starved to death by a very wicked and cruel world, spearheaded by Awolowo, everybody looked on and did nothing. Instead of them to help us, they ensured that our absolute blockade from land, air, and sea was absolute, that we may die, that the children of God may die. But lo and behold, Chukwuabiama determined that we cannot die, that we cannot perish.
I will see you face to face, my brother. I miss you. See you again.
Of course, at this moment, our lines are open. Our people will see. In here, bunadi bui. Ya we will why we won't son. Can I hear you attack me on here bunadi and buleni? We can't allow what kill our father to kill us. And then we are not the sons of our father. Yoruba, Wosa, Fulani, one Nigerian mentality cannot kill us this time again. Instead, we take ourselves to the gallows and kill ourselves. Let's just end like that. But for them to kill us, it's a lie. Yoruba Juju will not work today. Yoruba Juju will not work. Whether Juju in their church, Juju in anywhere, Yoruba Juju cannot get us. One Nigerian Juju cannot get us. Do you know the sacrifice these people make against us? And of course, at this moment, our lines are open. Our WhatsApp line is 070 815 456 42. 070 815 456 42 is our WhatsApp line. Our direct line is 081 221 529 71. 081 221 52971 is our direct line, and the special number for the female is 081 288 586 14. 081 288 586 14. Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Please, my name is Demian Wachuku. I'm calling from Aba province in Abia State. So, my brother, I'm so happy to hear from George Onyibe once again. I've been trying this line for long. I cannot, it's not connecting. But today I'm so happy. Whenever I hear the voice of George Onyibe, my heart is, I'm happy because I'm just so glad. I'm so glad that George Onyibe, whenever I hear his voice, it's like I'm hearing the voice of my leader. God just set you aside for this particular job. The way you people are doing it, you and my leader, Nnamdi Kanu, is something that I don't know how to explain it. But all I know is that Biafra must come to our time. We will live to see the result of your suffering. And all I'm praying is that God will continue to give you people strength. God will continue to strengthen you. God will continue to strengthen our leader. God will continue to strengthen our deputy, which MF4. All I know is that God, with his infinite glory, God will cover you people. All I know that one day we will dance on the streets of this Biafran land, and all our enemies must be put to shame. in the name of Tuko Kikadiama. I know that God with his infinite mercy, who are seeing they had desire for our deputy, they had desire for our leader. The way you people are putting your life in to save mankind, to save the less privileged, to make sure that this cause will come to existence. I know that God will never allow you people to suffer in vain. One day all of us will dance in the streets of Biafra.
Thank you very much.
And the shame of many years will be rolled away.
Thank you very much.
I'm so glad. Whenever I hear your voice, you strengthen me. You strengthen our courage. I know that the enemies must be surely put in shame. I know that the enemies must surely put in shame. Keep on. I'm praying for you people. I'm so happy.
Thank you very much.
So glad.
We must continue.
Let me still use this opportunity to say I'm very sorry for what happened to you because of the loss of your brother.
My brother, God is faithful.
Yeah, I know that God has strengthened you. And you did not allow it to weigh you down. God, who has seen your heart desire, must surely see you through. I'm happy, my brother.
Thank you very much.
I'm happy.
We must continue. Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, good evening, Mas George.
Good evening, Ada from here. Go ahead, please, your name and where are you calling from?
Yes, my name is Ono Wabuchi. I'm calling from Abasa. Sir, please, I don't have enough to say tonight. There's one question I want to ask. Does it mean that we will not sit at home tomorrow being started?
The instruction at my disposal is that from morning till 12, we have to sit at home and observe it. But, of course, the head of the directorate is listening. If there is a different announcement from that, I think he or any other principal officer can come on air and clear that. To the best of my knowledge, what I heard from our leader is that there will be sit at home from morning hours till 12 noon, Biafran time.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, sir. Bless you. My regards to my nonsense.
Thank you, of course. He's listening. Thank you very much. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there?
Yeah,
good evening from here. Your name and where are you calling from?
Good evening. My name is Mazi Mwabweze Akota. Mwabweze Akota is from Amandoba Motoreze in Isu LGA, Biafra land. Mazi Onyibe, thank you for what you have been doing, and we can't thank you enough. But I know in my mind and in my spirit that all the prayer being praying for you and the whole principal officers of Biafra, God have answered it. So let me not waste much of our time. Mazonibe, there is a story and the information that I got about Obasanjo that immediately, are you hearing me, Mazonibe?
Loud and clear, the word is listening.
Okay. Immediately after the diplomatic and the controversial no victor, no vanquish that came from Britain, immediately after the war, that some of Biafran soldiers, 98 in number, an old woman told me this, 98 in number, was under the captive of Nigeria. And it was Obasanjo that was handed over those men. He said that he will free them, but he have to go with them for now. 98 of Biafrans, 98 men, able men. Obasanjo made away with those men. Since that time till now, nobody hear about those men, whether Obasanjo released them or he killed these people. So I remember this thing since this woman told me this. And I said, let every Biafran, let every black man, Biafran, ask Obasanjo, those 98 soldiers of Biafra, which is handed over to him, which he moved up with. Where are those men? Where are those men? And the one that makes me to feel, I'm just telling you that I can't hold myself this night. I saw how we are dying. Everywhere, Britain are killing us. Everywhere, white people are killing us. Black are killing blacks. They are using Fulani to kill us. They are using Yoruba to kill us. They are using Hausa and everybody to kill us. Wherever black man exists. I saw the black man then killed in America by policeman. When I saw this thing, Mazonibe, please don't misunderstand me. I was shedding tears. I called on myself, say, Trump was there, all these things are happening. And he allowed the white men to kill blacks everywhere they are. And he allowed people to kill blacks everywhere they are. Let him remember that he is a Jew. If you know that he's a Jew, let him remember that Biafrans are in relation to the Jews. And let him don't forget that I was present in Port Harcourt when we do the Biafra rally. And I know how many of our people that fought on that incident. I haven't heard anything from Trump. Let white people stop killing us. Everywhere we are, they are killing us. Our director have already said it, that our restoration of Biafra is not from any man. It's only God, that will restore Biafra. And even if Trump wants, let him forget about Biafra. Even if all of them lie, let them be against Biafra. Biafra must come to existence. No, they will not stop it, because our strength comes from Chukwu Okike Abioma. So I base and I put my faith on what our director have said, that no man on this earth will give us Biafra. Only Chukwu Okike Abioma, because I'm suspecting Trump to be a racist before leaving white to keep Biafrans. So Mazo Nibe, since this thing happened, I saw these things. I remember how Obasanjo killed our men. Since then, I haven't been on myself. So let every Biafra ask Obasanjo, where are those 98 Biafrans? Where did he take those people? Thank you. I stand off from here. Good night.
Thank you, my brother. My concern now more is that just like they did to the generation of Biafra 1967 to 1970, they have started it again. They have started it, and we cannot form Mugu for any of them. I have not seen Ijaw man preparing to go and fight Igbo man. I have not seen Igbo man preparing to go and fight Akwa Ibom man. I have not seen Akwa Ibom man preparing to go and fight Ogoja man. I have not seen Ogoja man preparing to go and fight Andone man. Yoruba, Wosawa, Nigeria are the one playing all these things among us, using our brain, and they are coming again. Call on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Ada. Please move away from your radio.
Yeah, my heart is in pain. I can't control the pains I'm going through right now. How come we are being killed every now and then? What have we done wrong? What is the matter? Yet our people have refused to learn. However, I'm Lillian Manwokwe, calling from Aba. It's so painful. It's so painful. Please, I beg all Biafrans all over the world, let us join hands together and have this Biafran restoration. It's so painful what we are going through. What do we do? Enemies at home, enemies abroad, enemies within, enemies without. What do we do? What have we done wrong? Why all these killings and nobody is talking? Nobody wants to defend us. That even when Mazi Nabde came, sacrificed his life, including his parents, to make sure Biafra comes, yet our people are still fighting him. What have we done? What is the matter with Biafra? Please, I want to ask you, help me beg Nnamdi. Awonyendu, may he not give up. Please,
May you people not give up. I want to assure you people that those that are for you are greater than those that are against you. Even Jesus suffered this. He said he came unto his own. They refused him. As many that once, let them come. Please, there are people standing for you people. We are begging, please. May the Lord strengthen you people. May the Lord encourage you people to make sure Biafra comes. Which tribe has suffered what we have suffered? Which group of people in this contraction, zoo contraction called Nigeria, has suffered what we have suffered? Yet, everybody is looking backwards, eyes right. If there were no yesterday, there wouldn't be today. And I'm happy what you people are digging out. Without this knowledge, I wonder where we would have been today. Please, sir, may God strengthen you, strengthen our Onyendu. One day we shall rejoice. One day we shall sing on the Biafran land. Thank you so much. God bless all of you, and may God help us to bring Biafra to pass. Biafra is a divine project, cannot be abandoned. Biafra is a divine project, it cannot be abandoned. It is a contract to Jesus. He will never abandon us until he finishes wonders. Oh, in our land. God bless you. Good night.
Thank you very much, Ada. The truth cannot be overemphasized. I know if you ask, if anybody say 1,000 people come out and die, come out and kill yourself, let's Biafra come. 2,000 will come out.
Exactly.
2,000 will come out. But the reason why they are threatening us and we are running is what I don't understand. But that juju must to spoil. Thank you very much, Ada. We must continue.
Good night.
Caller on WhatsApp, are you there?
Yeah. Good evening, my brother.
Good evening from here. Your name and where are you calling from?
George Onyibe, my name is Chidebele Chukudile. I have from Ogwanochi. Ogwanochi is in Obalu. Obalu is in Anambra, Biafra land. I'm calling you right now from state of Moldova. Mazonyibe, in fact, today I must be the most happiest man on earth because I try this little Biafra extra starting from Biafra land. I entered this country for over 8 months. I visit trying this number, and today, being when we are mourning our heroes and heroines, I get this number. In fact, we are mourning, but I must be happy to getting this our little Biafra extra today. I say, may Chukwu Kabioma keep blessing you, most especially the kind of work we are doing to make sure that we restore the kingdom of God on earth. I say, my Chukwu Kabioma bless my leader Hamadi Konwa Buruburu, Ofoyin Esrioha, a man who let us to know that we are human beings that we're supposed to exist. I say, may Chukwu Kabioma protect and guide him. My Zonyibe, in fact, what I'm trying to let the world know this evening is that we the indigenous people of Biafra that brought up by Martin Nnamdi Kanu, many of us are ready to die for what we believe. And that thing we believe is called Biafra. It's better for us to die for what we know than to die for what we don't know. And today we are remembering our heroes and heroines, those killed in Mok, those killed in Wahilaba, our Waka Waka sister. All of them, we are remembering them today. And in fact, nobody should try to provoke us. No matter whatever they did, we are on top of the situation, and we are giving them. We are ready to give them whatever they want, no matter whatever. So, my brother, I'm telling all our brother present in the Biafra land receiving the hits right now. I say, may Chukwu Kabioma bless them, most especially those in Ebonyi State, receiving the hit and giving us what we want. That is what Biafras are expecting all over Biafra land. And I say, may Chukwu Kabioma guide you leaders who are trying to make this fire burning. God will bless you, George Onyibe. Bless our Biafra land coordinator, and bless all the state coordinators that are working assiduously to make sure that we restore this kingdom of God on earth. We must restore it. I'm telling you, George Onyibe, that I come from Ogwanocha. This Ogwanocha is a community who contributed almost 50-70% of votes in Anambra State. But as I'm talking to you now, call your Oboru coordinator that no Ogwanocha were to ask you if there is loads to this community. No load, no electricity. And every 4 years, we come out in mass and to vote to this useless set of people. My brother, I'm telling you that Biafra is our last hope, and Biafra we shall die. That is only what we believe. And anybody who's saying not anything from all both of their mouths would use their head to carry it. I like the way our elders are coming out to tell them that we are ready to go. I thank everybody, my brother, and I tell you that I must be the most happiest man today that I get you on air. God bless you, George Onyibe, and keep it on, as my deputy leader used to say. God bless you, and keep on.
Very much. Thank you. We must continue. We cannot afford to be comfortable in Nigeria. No way. And Nigeria cannot be comfortable. They have moderate sleep, and as such, you not go to bed. Call on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Good evening, Mazariba.
Good evening, my brother. Go ahead.
My name is Ike Chukwu. Ike Chukwu is from Ubuluku. Ubuluku is from Delta State in Biafra land. Mazonibe, I must tell you, I'm happy to get you. I've been trying to get you since for some time now. But before I say any other thing, I want to first of all say sorry to what happened to you for the death of your brother, and I'm happy you're back again on air. I must tell you that anytime I stay without hearing your voice, Obakamisi, let me speak my dialect. Obakamisi, but thank God, yeah, no she one name, Chukwugozie, Ogadene man eke, Ogadene man na for, Ogadene man enko, Ogadene man one man, Chukwugozie. Mazonibe, thank you so much for the work you're doing for we the Biafrans. Mazonibe, the truth is this. We've passed the stage where we tell people about Biafrans. And I'm happy, Mazonibe, that people that are not listening to us before now, they're beginning to understand what Biafran is all about. Mazonibe, quickly, I know there are many people waiting to talk, but let me tell you something, and this will encourage our people all over the world listening to me. We should not give up on our people. There is this place I work, they don't believe in Biafra. When you talk about Biafra, they will want to kill you. They want to say, those people that insult people, that your leader. To tell you the truth, today, those people now, they are the ones preaching Biafra to me. They are the ones telling me, man, that your leader is something else, I'm listening to him every day now. Biafra is coming, and we are taking Biafra. We are not smiling. Mazoribe, God will bless you. He will bless you in Eke, bless you in Afo, bless you in Okwo. For those of them that are deceived in Niger Delta, shame on all of you. I'm from Delta State, and my name is Ike Chukwu, God's power, Ike Chukwu. That is my name, but I'm from Ubuluku in Delta State. Who are they deceiving? We are all Biafrans. And to all of you listening to me, all of you from Ubuluku, Asaba, Ogwashuku, Ibuzo, it's our time to join this struggle. It's our time. Look at what is happening in our land in Asaba. Our people are now coming out, claiming our bush. Shame on all of you that are here saying we are Niger Delta. Better you come and join us, join this struggle so that we send these useless people away from our land and claim what belongs to us. Let's join our supreme leader, Ohamadike, one of Biafra land. Let's join him and claim what belongs to us. Delta State belongs to us. We are Biafrans. There is nothing like Niger Delta. There is nothing. My son name is Igbo. My son name. My father used to tell me something and said, we are related with this Ozobolo in Anambra State. I'm from Ubuluku. He said, Ozubolo, that they might prepare for us. Ozubolo here. But they will come and deceive us that we are not Delta. Thunder like fire when needed. Thunder, if you're not hearing my language, don't be offended. But I know my brother, my uncle, my big brother is hearing what I'm saying. But you know, good them as you did. All my day no money, all my day no money for. Okay, and I look at our leader, look at what he said, look at what he has been teaching us. You know, I'm so excited. Our leader playing an audio of this Yoruba pastor talking about Jubri, talking about Jubri. I'm so happy. God will bless Ohamadike. He's the Jesus of our time. God will bless him. And I know, in no distant time, Biafra is going to come. Thank you so much. I don't know the day I will see you face to face. I'm waiting for you. I'm just preparing myself.
Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you so much. All hail Biafra.
Everybody must hail Biafra. And of course, our people must understand. Everything we say here, we are justified in heaven and we are justified on earth. It doesn't matter what you feel. It doesn't matter how you want to confront the matter. We have been asking for one thing for almost how many years? As far as we can remember. We continue asking for this thing. We will try every means necessary possible to make sure we are free as a people. We will not apologize for the way we do our things. You will listen to the gospel. You will come. We are trying to manage collateral damage. Our kwademe eri ngoro unu agotane. Our kwademe lo o eri ngoro. Ya ha njiri etimpo eyi oro. Onye ole kwademe o. Ya we bo ahun ne ma boru o agwa we kwademe yijelu. Nisha wakwale yo ne mwakole yo ebijeko yijelu. Nisha wakwale yo ne mwakole yo ebijeko yijelu. Kwademe ni jelu ndi Biafra. Abi wa otani here Iriku. Call on WhatsApp, are you still there? Call on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
I'm calling from Obaz Unit 1. Obaz Zone is in Bitoli. Bitoli is in Imo, in Biafra land. I want to thank you for the good work you're doing by sanitizing our people, telling us the truth. I also want to let our people know that you see this freedom of a thing, we will surely get it. Yeah, I once told you that I was in a trance when I saw the Biafran flag that was raised up, and just believe it is coming to pass. So our people should not, panic or what. All we need to do is to just be careful. We should guide ourselves. We should get prepared, and our women are not left behind. Our ladies, you people should remember the Aba Women's Riot. It was women that, took over it. Our women, they are not, what will I say, lazy or what. We all should just join hands together. We all should not be scared of anything. Have hope. Biafrans all over the world, have hope. You see this battle, we will conquer it. By the grace of Chukwokika Abiyama, we will surely conquer. They may do anything to us, they may intimidate, but at the end, victory is ours. So I just want to, assure everybody, Biafrans all over the world, do not panic, do not be deceived or dismayed, but just, be careful, trust in God. The labors of our heroes past, our fathers, our mothers, the little children who were murdered will never be in vain. They will never be in vain. We will restore, this Biafra will surely be restored. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. The issue of restoring Biafra, there is no need to negotiate it. The issue of being afraid of who, Hausa, Yoruba, and one Nigeria, that cannot happen. But of course, your advice is taken. Call on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, my good evening, sir.
Good evening, Ada from here. Go ahead, please, your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Cizeremo. I'm calling from Newi. I'm so annoyed. I'm not happy as I'm talking to you now. I'm not happy at all. Please, Mazoni, if you can call attention of those people in charge of our radio station here in Nnewi South. Even in Anambra, Mazoni, since you started, since you come back on air, I no longer receive your morning wake up call every morning. And whenever you're air, they will just disconnect you. For instance, you're about to enter when you're about to start this extra now. Immediately when you are singing the second song in English, they just cut it. Bam! I was struggling with my radio, and because of this our issue, because of this radio Biafra, I 2 days ago I went to market and bought another radio, thinking that it's from radio. They keep on doing this thing. Whenever you're they keep on they always this way. So it's no longer tolerating. Please ask people, those people in charge of our station, let them leave us alone. Since December, I've been listening to Radio Biafra 24 hours. But since 4 months ago, we no longer enjoy Radio Biafra the way we used to. I don't know what is wrong. What is wrong with our people here in Anambra State? We are fighting for COVID-19. We are fighting for Fulani herdsmen. We are fighting for even those in charge of our radio. Most of them will say that it is wave that causes it. It's not wave at all. It's not wave, and it's not. The atmosphere is clear and neat, but they keep on tormenting us here in Anambra. They don't want us to be listening to what is happening because of this Biafra radio. I no longer listen to Nigeria Zoom media. I no longer. So please, if you can make them, whoever is in charge of our transformer here, let them leave us to enjoy Radio Biafra, please.
Thank you very much. I think they are listening to you, and who no one using head, go use head pan, then go using head for them. It's as simple as that. Thank you very much, Ada. We must continue. Biafrans must understand. The point is that we came out here for a purpose. Our leader has done what no Biafran could do for more than 60 years. But because of reference point, I use 60 years. But what we do with our life after that, we will tell you the truth. Anybody where Yoruba blood, Hausa blood, they worry. Anybody where no go Aruchuku, make una no worry. That's the only way now they look for. Una go see 'em. Nonsense. Caller on the line. Your name and where are you calling from? Caller on the line. Caller on the line. Caller on the line. Good evening from Good evening. Your name and where are you calling from?
This is Chukwemeka calling from Osaka.
Go ahead, please.
I am very happy to hear from you this evening. About your next program, I'm sorry. The
Your line seems to be very bad. Your line seems to be very bad. Please try and see if you can call back, my brother. Call on WhatsApp. Are you there?
Hello.
Good evening from here. Your name and where are you calling from?
Good evening. My name is Mr. Victor Emenike. I'm calling from Anambra, but I'm from Enugu State in Suka. I'm calling from Anambra here.
Yes, my brother, move away from your radio set. Go ahead, the world is listening.
My brother, I want to thank you people. I want to thank you. I want to thank our leader, Mazinande Carlo, for everything he has been doing for us. He has sacrificed a lot, even you as well. And I want to start by telling you sorry for the loss of your brother. Just take heart. God knows the best, okay? Definitely one day, someday, we shall meet again. My brother, please, the only where I want to lay my own emphasis is about what is happening around this Anambra. Do you understand? They are not doing what they are supposed to do. I mean the IPOBs. Do you understand? And a kind of fan ego, they always fear. Like tomorrow now, I got no movement. If we see them, they will still come out. If just the person you know or man or the person will keep on wondering about going to his business and so that. So that is number one. And again, I want to ask our leader. I heard what he said the other day that all the IPB members in America, they have not contributed about the $1 he asked them, and they only contributed about $8,000. I shed tears when I heard it. Please, what I want to ask of him is, let him send account number where we here at least can deposit our own $1. I know it's nothing, but it will go a long way. Hello?
Yes, the leadership are listening, and I know they will do something to that effect.
So let them give us their own account number that we that are here in Biafra land, so that we can contribute our own $1. We need to get equipped. So many things are happening. Okay, so I just want to thank you. Take good care of yourself. God will bless you, people. Nothing will happen to you. All of us will be alive to see Biafra. He said.
Of course, we understand that here in IPUB, we wrestle against flesh and blood. We wrestle against principalities and power. We wrestle against wicked spirit in the heavenly places. We wrestle against Yoruba, Wosa, and Fulani. We wrestle against one Nigerian mentality. We wrestle against the influence of the British imperialist. But you know what? Chine kanye de mau. Chine kanye de ma. Itwabole do we hileya. Chine kanye maramau. Call on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Hello?
Yes, this is female line. I will advise you to call the male line. Thank you very much. Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Good evening, sir. My name is Sunday Kechuku. I'm calling from Ava. I'm from Bende local government. As I want to thank you for all you are doing for us for the restoration of our land, motherland Biafra. Sir, thank you so much for all you and our able leader, Martin Namdekali, is doing for us. So I'm praying for Chukwu Kadema to guide and protect you, for him to strengthen you. And once again, I just want to plead for me to give a condolence message for your brother that died for long. So I said, may you please consider, may you bear with us that one day we shall still meet him again. So we thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your hard work. Thank you for everything. Sir, there's this I want to ask of. Is it today? Our leader say we are going to have a candle night this midnight, but I don't know if it is going to hold this 12 o'clock. I just want to be sure of it.
That information was to be coming from your coordinator. Have you contacted your coordinator?
I haven't contacted.
That is what you have to do, because honestly, I'm a kind of a little bit in the dark on that. Thank you very much. Contact your coordinator. Yes. Caller on WhatsApp. Your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, Master George Onibra. Good evening, sir.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
My name is Mazi Uche Nwaneke. By grace of God, Mazi Uche Nwaneke is the interim deputy coordinator, very popular Angola. I'm very, very happy this evening to hear what you are saying, which is very, very correct. Maybe some people may say, our leader say $1 from America. It's not only people who live in America. It's all over the whole world. Like here, our leader, which is Mazi Onyeka, and the deputy CY, they are trying to, we here in Angola, we will try to arrange together so that we can raise our own money, which is very, very important. I'm using this opportunity to all over Biafra, all over the whole world. You may say, our leader is in America. You that is anywhere you are, other part of the world, you people have to do something to pay your navy. It's very, very important. And as you are doing so, may you bless every Biafra who listen to voice of our leader, voice of our deputy, all the whole people who are working in Radio Biafra. When you are hearing their voice, you are doing what our leader asks us to do. Our leader makes us to understand that if you work very hard, we are going to get Biafra this year, which is, I believe it, that Chukwuka Biama will give us Biafra this year. So I'm telling everybody all over Biafra, all over the whole world, both people in Biafra land, that God have already given us Biafra. We need to put more effort and work very hardly. I'm using a great opportunity to tell my people here in Angola, please, very soon we are going to start our meeting. And as we are preparing we are starting a meeting, everybody must be invited. And very soon we'll get our Biafra where we're looking for. Not that maybe we are here in this country, we are enjoying the country, no. Imagine that we're here in this country, the economic, everything is so wrong, but not what we can do. But I know that once we get Biafra, things will be all right. So this is a great opportunity to greet every Biafra, especially our leader. And as we are praying for our heroes, please, tomorrow is the last day. Some of us try and do the fasting, and in the evening we hear our leader's voice. I greet you and greet all your family. Anywhere they are, bless you and bless your family. Bless all Biafra all over the whole world. Thank you, Maz Onibe.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Call on the line, your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Ugochukwu, calling from Imo State.
Ugochukwu, this is female line.
Yeah?
This is female line. Please call the male line. Caller on the line. Caller on the line.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
My name is Ebere Benjamin. I am calling from Aba, but I'm from Imo State, Iguta, Obagwa. So I thank you because of what you are doing for us. I thank you. I appreciate our able leader, Mazi Nam. Hello?
Go ahead, the world is listening.
Yes, I appreciate what you and Mazi Nam, the others are doing for us. So I pray that God Almighty will lift you higher and you will go further. Then I want to use this opportunity and tell our people about the dream I had for our leader, Martin Namdekano, because I always pray for all our leaders, both the higher and the lower one. I was in the dream and I saw our leader with one bus with me. I was rejoicing, and the people in the bus, the same bus with us, wanted to start shouting. We said, no, don't shout, it's not up to that. Then in that dream, I bought our local pear here and gave him, and others bought plenty pears and gave to him. People were very, very glad for meeting somebody like that with them in that bus. Then after that dream, I woke up and I saw it was dream. I began to pray and ask God that in a no distant time, our leader is coming back home. By the special grace of Chukwuka Abiyama, in a no distant time, our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is coming back home with victory. Nothing will stop him. So I want to make people, especially all the IPOB members, all those maybe you are still considering in your mind whether this Biafra will come or this Biafra will not come. Our leader in a no distant time is coming back home with victory. Nothing will stop him. Not even the cabal, nobody, not even the saboteurs in our land will stop Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So I always pray with him and I pray that God Almighty will protect him. I pray that Chukwuka Abiyama, whatever that is hidden against him, will be scattered and God will destroy it. I pray that God will give him more wisdom. Any door that has been locked against him, because he has been destined from the womb to restore Biafra. That grace upon him to restore Biafra will make every iron door to melt before his presence. In the mighty name of Chukwuka Abiyama. You see.
We are going home, and that is it. We remember our fallen heroes. This hero and heroine were killed by Nigeria. Who is Nigeria? Hausa, Fulani, Yoruba, and Sabotoa. They killed the people we are remembering. Are you still there, caller on WhatsApp? Caller on WhatsApp.
Yes. Hello, Master George. Good evening, sir.
Good evening from here.
Good evening, sir.
Elema, where are you calling from?
Okay, sir. My name is Parawa, Ela Japan. I'm coming from Apiapong Cap. In the Burukara in Akwa Ibom State, Biafra land. What I'm calling you now from Aba. Lomasi.
Go ahead, the word is listening.
Okay. So may God bless you. May God bless our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Joshua Nibe, I'm not happy. I'm so sad when I'm seeing the thing that happened to our friends, our brothers, they clean. Even this morning that I'm seeing it, I'm not happy. When they post it on social media, that I saw it and shared tears, I'm not happy. Maybe their plan is that because they succeed killing our people during 1967 to 70, maybe they plan it that they want to kill our people this time around, but they will not succeed. They will not succeed this time around. If that is their plan, that they want to kill our rape our women, kill people anyhow, millions of people. Maybe that is what plan is. That is what they are planning. That is what they are sending their people, so that after they will start to killing our people. Now is not, this moment is not 1967 stroke. 19. That time they are clean our people. I say I'm not happy. Even since morning, I did not get myself, because when I'm seeing those things, the way people die, the way people sick, the way people, many things happen during that time. When I'm seeing since morning, did not even get myself. I provoke, and the cause of our land will not allow them to succeed during this time if they plan in such way. Mercy, please give me a time for me to speak in my language to my brother.
Go ahead.
Mbong di tekami. Inga mi ede Elijah Japan. into Biapongap. Biapongap go Burokara. Burokara de Kwaibum de Falan. Ukeru getting in Suki Tang, Biafra de Adempom Dunega. Before Kiki Wu, Kutompo Itiega. Council source man. Ku get a talk get the case level. Because beta sempre tango no te yinete apere fi nyime ndake. Because if you want that look at Biafra bigidi, my brother, you are a liar. You are not you utongo we say majority carry the vote. Mazinam Digano has many fans. Billions of people are supporting him because he's a man of truth. Ade wotanga paniko. Ide win so gena mankara. Some people say Wasirike and Amkara about bribe. My leader, the fearless lion, that is what I always call him. He's not ide kuto was in Amkara. Ade wo de guy abarupere wu muken. Ye many partiality. Whether is this one is from a Kwaibum or this one is from, you just got everyone along. So Diana kid, because me and Tanga, me if young banga, the man he be can be there. You not mad to start. You look at the keyboard bribe. I spent 2 years in Koye prison. It's not an easy. After that, it did not compromise, it did not collecting anything. Asukona anam araken tekeda. So dan pariba. Like this occurred the 29th of May 2020. Mpongo be there 30th May. To yoke Philip Efion. Ayeke woke keneke awana. Ayeke de woke dada. Even Ojuku nteke de geto fokomo. Kikaraki namboro ayeke de woke adaga. After Uyuku, so kede Philippine, Ayeneka it kede. So much thank God, because some of our brethren, our people make good. I saw them in Philippine place. I'm so much happy about that. Say Marco that in. So you didn't pose a bad to start, and I'm you didn't pose that. Let us unite together. We are one. Everything we are. As I'm here in the bay here, Indian Diara, when did I book after the book, the book, you don't come more. We are everything, we are equal. You can't compare us with Fulani, can't compare us with those houses. So,
thank you very much.
The weekend, that's separation.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for that opportunity. May God always guide you people, and we must succeed.
And bless you too, my brother. Thank you very much. Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, Judge.
Good evening from here.
Brother, good evening. No? I observe our protocols, our own Biafran archives. I greet you all. You see, Judge, I was so sad since yesterday, seeing the things that happened to our brothers and sisters during the war, and this black child that was killed at the street of America yesterday. A child was handcuffed. His freedom was denied. So has the freedom in this world knelt on his neck until he gave up. And people are watching. There are people
and these are the same people who want to prevent coronavirus. They are the same people. Hey, there is coronavirus. We don't want you to die. But they have killed more than coronavirus. We don't have their time.
That is why. Does coronavirus deny somebody freedom before the person dies? I think that person used to have an opportunity to be attended to in the hospital anywhere. And this man with a gun and all he has. Yeah, I want to tell the whole world that there is law of distributions of justice, and it will surely come. It will surely come against all the people that are killing God's children. It will surely come. I'm so sad, but I think I have some solace with your teachings this evening. Honestly, If I try to forget it, I push it out of my mind. It continues to occur. I don't know. I didn't get
Oyibo have killed millions of them. That is says people say America help us in there. But one thing is for sure: kingdom rise and kingdom fall. Their sin will never go unpunished. That is why we are starting with Yoruba, Hausa, Fulani. The more they think they trap us inside Nigeria, the more black people will die across the world. The more Yoruba, Hausa, Fulani will kill us here because of British government. The more blacks will die across the globe. But we will break their legs off our neck very soon. We will break their foot off our neck.
Yeah. God knows what to do. May their souls and the souls of our departed heroes, may their souls rest in the bosom of the Lord. Amen. Please, all hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. God bless you and your family and all our.
Thank you very much. People must understand what we stand to fight for. It's more than Biafra itself. Can you hear me, caller on the line? Of course, we lost that caller. What we fight for is not just about Biafra. You will not understand. Our leader made it clear. They fear, when Biafra is free, then it will not happen. But let me ask those of you who are saying you are racist. You stink. You are dirty. You are not human. You don't have respect. And none will respect you. You that is a racist. What do you call yourself? You are the thief. You call yourself thief. You are the terrorist. You call yourself imperialist. You are the evil itself that plague the earth. Yet you fight against coronavirus. We never get all of on our time. Kingdom rise and kingdom fall. How do you feel when you think you are mature, you have brain, you have nuclear warhead? How do you feel when you are killing a fellow human being? You talk about things you don't know. It is people like Yoruba, Hausa, and Fulani. That is why the blacks are being killed around the globe. Because these people are shameless. These people are shameless. Caller on the line. Caller on the line. Caller on the line.
Hello.
Good evening from here. Your name and where are you calling from?
I'm from Abia State, Biafra land.
Go ahead, please. I don't like when people call, they will be listening to their phone or their radio. Go ahead, caller on WhatsApp.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening, move away from your radio.
God bless, yes, I'm aside. God bless you, sir. All hail Biafra.
Almost hail Biafra.
Thank you. I thank God this evening to get you online. Because yesterday, I want to get you online, but it was very difficult. For your topic yesterday. Now, today, you brought on that topic. Yesterday one is about the way our people used to call our area. You know, we are Easterners. Sometimes we see people calling, they want to describe our area, they will call it Southwest or whatever, West or whatever, or South. They will start calling us South. Then I begin to wonder, are we not Easterners? Why are they calling us South now? But thank God yesterday you brought it out. They like to confuse us. When they continue calling us South now, the new generation will start calling that area South, while we are Easterners. That's the first one. The second one is this topic you brought this evening concerning the Yorubas. I like that topic so much because the mistakes our leader Odemofojuku did in the name of friendship or to please Awolowo. Now Awolowo turned against him. We have to correct those mistakes because some people married a Yoruba woman or have a relationship with a Yoruba man, they will not like to say the truth that Yoruba people are chameleon. I watched video this afternoon, a Yoruba boy telling us, saying that Yoruba people are betrayers. They will betray. They like to betray people. The Yoruba guy. Now our own people have to know that Yoruba people are betrayers because this Biafra we are looking for. This Biafra. Without the Yorubas, we must get Biafra. We will get Biafra. Without the Yorubas, we will get Biafra. Now, as the Yoruba people like to betray people, see what they are doing in Nigeria. Because of Lagos, they want to make Lagos a mega city. They don't want to go their own separate way. I want Yoruba people to understand. Before the British came to Africa, came to that area, our forefathers don't know Yoruba people. We have been living, they don't know Yoruba people. So Yoruba people have to go their way. Everybody have to go their way. Without them, we will get Biafra. If everybody says the truth, let him say it as the way you are saying it this evening, that Yoruba people are betrayers. We will not begin to romance them. We are not going to romance
I
Yoruba.
want to tell you, my brother, all these crises you are seeing around now, this one say I'm Niger Delta, this one say I'm Buguma, this one say I'm Okereka, this one say I'm Urobu, I'm not Biafra. Go and look at all of them. It is their Yoruba girlfriend and their Yoruba boyfriend. They are the one engineering it. They will be clapping for us. Any idiot who is against Biafra restoration, even though it's my father, will expose him. And for those who think, we will kill him, we will shut him down. Not me. My case has been decided already. Not me. Nobody can kill me. Not me. I will be here in my old age. They will all see me. That is why we don't look at their face. But after all, are we better than the people they have killed? It is the same Yoruba that will run to Imo State. Tell him, Enugu people don't cooperate. The same Yoruba will run to Abia State. Tell him, don't mind the boy. The same Yoruba will run to Akwa Ibom. Tell him, don't mind Igbo, they are domineering. The same Yoruba, the one been doing the work of instigator. Yoruba is worse than Hausa Fulani. As far as I'm concerned, Hausa Fulani are dragging for bush. They are animal. Don't you hear them on radio? Yoruba is the one who want everything about us. And we are seeing them here.
The people.
Go ahead, please.
How many of them, when they were killing the IPOP, that
the commissioner of police in Abia State during Operation Python Dance is Yoruba. Proscription of IPOB is Yoruba. Arrest of Mazen and the Kanu Yoruba. Sharia of Mazen and the Kanu Yoruba. Who led our people to death Yoruba? Who took my mother money Yoruba? Who is the saboteur Yoruba? Who is keeping one Nigeria Yoruba? Go and look at all the documents. Who said Bakasit Peninsula Yoruba Obasanjo? Who demolished Odi Yoruba? Who is dividing Igbo and Niger Delta, Upland and River Yoruba? Who is brainwashing us inside the church Yoruba? Who is doing juju in Nigeria Yoruba? Who is the Muslim and the Christian Yoruba? How can we ignore this danger? Today you come and, you are Niger Delta, you don't have sense. You are Upland, you don't have sense. Who sowed that seed of discord? Yoruba. If you don't deal with the problem from the root, you just be wasting your time. The trouble will still be there. Everybody will be fighting. One day all of us will be defending our father's name. And then they will come and pick us one after the other. Is that not what they want? You think I know any of them? I have issue with them? But for what they have done to us. If you cannot use the same weapon against them, then let us get inside us and stop talking about Biafra. Because one thing every Biafra must understand is that every day we talk about Biafra, Facebook fight all of us. Every day we talk about Biafra, Nigerian fight against us. Every day we talk about Biafra, British government fight against us. Any day we talk about Biafra, oil company fight against us. Any day we talk about Biafra, collaborator countries across the globe, they fight against us. They pretend and come in different guise and shape. Today we remember those they killed. Go ahead, please.
My brother George Onyibe. Why some people just didn't know Yoruba? Because they don't know these things you are mentioning. Most of us, let me say the truth, you see, most of us doesn't know history. Many Biafrans doesn't know history. They don't have time to go through the media and to see, to understand what the Yoruba people have been doing us. Yoruba people have poisoned the heart of their children. They have poisoned the heart of their children because I live in Lagos. These people hate us to the core. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. Yoruba people, they hate us too much. Now, Ojuku brought out Awolowo from the prison. The same Awolowo is the one that stole all the money that we have and gave us 20 pounds. The same man, Yoruba. But our people saw all those things. They don't want to say the truth. If you see all those people living in the River Nile, they call it River Nile or whatever. Watch all of them that is shouting that they are not Biafran, they are not. Check all of them. They have something with Yoruba people. They work with them.
Just mention one of their name. I will tell you their Yoruba girlfriend or Yoruba wife or Yoruba mother or Yoruba auntie. Just mention one.
Like that my sister I love so much. Our mother there I love so much. Bridget or whatever. I love that woman so much. But the way she behaves, I'm not happy with her anymore. Edwin Clark, old man like that, can't come out and say the truth. That old man like that, old age, getting to 70 or 80, can come out and tell the world and tell the people that here is Biafra land. They're supposed to do this. If not, they will not follow any. Nigeria will never be moving forward again. The man keep quiet. They will come and tell the people they are working fine. They are discussing it in Abuja. They will pack all the whole money and come and share their children 50,000, 40,000. For many years up to now, they are still continually eating the money. That is my own annoyance. Because
thank you very much.
If you see the way our people behaving, those people that keep supporting one Nigeria, they are the people that follow the Yoruba people. Thank you, my big bros. Good night, sir.
Good night, my brother. Caller on WhatsApp, are you still there?
Yeah, Maz, I'm here.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Good evening, Mazon Yibe. May Chukwu Kabiyama bless you. May He bless our able leader, my great prophet, as Nnamdi Kanu, as Uche and the IPOP family member worldwide. So, Mazon Yibe, I just want to thank you for all the. Before I proceed, my name remains Mazon Okechukwu. I am a native of Onichi Bweze. Onichi Bweze is in Ebonyi State, and Ebonyi State in Biafra land. So I just want to commend you and appreciate the good work that you are doing, and also to thank our leader, because without our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, today nobody know where would have been. See, Nnamdi Kanu is shouting, and they look at what is happening in our land. So without Nnamdi Kanu, that is say, all of us would have just rounded us one day, and they put us into one grinding machine and grind us together. Then there will be nothing to call Biafra, nobody to call a Biafra anymore. But Mazi, what I want to talk about today is it got me so much angry. But most of the people who occupy our radio Biafra calling, whenever they call all the whole radio Biafra, anywhere, both in US, both extra, Middle East, and all the radio Biafra. It gets me so much sad that most of them are not IPP members. They are not IPP members. Some of them they will call, and they are Biafrans. They will call, they will say, oh, it is time, we can't stand this, and we can't do that, and blah, 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 blah. We must stand to finish. At the end of the day, ask them, where are you, where do you belong? Are you an IPP family member? If you're an IPP member, where and which zone, which state or which country? You find out many of them are zero. Yes, we are talking about Yoruba. Yoruba have been dealing with us right from time immemorial. But we are dealing ourselves from Efulefu in our land, are dealing with themselves. Just to listen to radio, when you watch the radio, you see that millions and millions of people are listening. But when you see them on the street, you say, my brother, why can't you join us? He said, no, I'm a born Biafra. I'm a Biafra. But what are you doing for this situation? And some of them, whenever sometimes we see them criticizing our Mazi. When Mazi make any statement, they will criticize it. But they never criticize any Yoruba man. They never criticize Fulani. They never.
When they hear Fulani herdsmen kill somebody, this is how they say, hey, God, please help us. Save us from Fulani. Ah, God, what do we do? Oh, God, now, wow, this Fulani, they should leave us, Kwano. This is how they talk Fulani.
Exactly.
But as they are now, they are saying, Enyibe is arrogant, Enyibe is this one. Who sent them? Who sent them? Who sent them?
That is it.
But they will get the truth. Go ahead.
No, what they don't know is that if they lie, they should sleep. They should sleep, and then one day when they wake up that the assassination happened, all of us will eat that shit together. All of us must eat that shit together. If they like, they should be against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu from now till tomorrow. Hey, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu don't want to share power. He don't want to do this. He don't want, because he don't want to work with the stupid
knife
people.
Now. Let us share the power now. Let them come with knife now. Right?
Some of them, when they will call, they will be. I surprised one day somebody called Efe. Efe, hey, what you are doing is very nice. I'll be following you. Efe, please tell me I want to join because my parents called me yesterday. They can't sleep because Fulani is walking everywhere around our corner. I said, they not only walking, they will kill your people. I don't know what is wrong with our people. Somebody stood in the House of Evil in Abuja and said that oil that is in Biafra State belongs to Jigawa. Nobody have attacked him.
That is love speech in Nigeria. That is what they want to be saying.
Nobody. But when Nnamdi Kanu is telling us our origin, how we related to each other. I read today in Facebook, one stupid animal was just talking what I saw in Aniko Briggs, these IPOP people, that somebody said I'm not a Biafra and I'm a joke. What a mess. What a rubbish. Did Nnamdi Kanu kill your father? He was just trying to tell you how we related. He tried to unite us. He never killed you.
The disease Yoruba sowed in our brain in 1967 to 1970 is still there. We have to flush it. If you don't uproot it, it will remain there. That is why I cry the way I cry. You can't manage it. We must expose it, or else it will grow up again. Yoruba is watering it already. It will come for all of us. That is why I don't give a damn. Anyhow anybody want to see it, let it see it. If we don't tell ourselves the truth, these seeds are not dead. It's still living in some of our brain. We must flush them out. Yoruba are still working. As long as we cover them, it will remain there. As long as we cover them, it will remain there and even get worse. Yoruba everywhere, bribing all of us, whining all of us. If we cover it, it will remain there. Go ahead.
Even the so-called, I don't know why our people even too much embrace this Yoruba. You got, just like as Mazi said, you give an offering, you give your tithe, you also safeguard it for them. When they want to open their church in the village, they will put an Igbo man. If they have up to 10 members, they will send a Yoruba come. In our own land, our people are good to give, but our people are not good to be the pastor. And our people are blindly and foolishly following them. And they fighting ourselves. When Nnamdi Kanu say a word, when Ojibe say a word, Uchemofor say a word, the whole stupid people will attack him. That he say a word. Imagine even this, there was one video that was saying about some days ago. A hungry guy called himself, he said, I don't know what he called himself from Imo State. You know? Guy with a rasta that make a stupid video. This guy is a homeless guy. He has no house. When he said, I want to enter, he said, there's that one. When he said, I want to enter car, he was using the camera to look for car. He saw Toyota, he passed. He saw another one, he passed. He saw a fine car, he off the phone. So people would think that he have a good car. But this guy have no driving license. He's a homeless, stupid. So, Mazi, in fact, I say, let us keep, I think after all this, remembering of our hero and the heroines, after these beautiful days of this fasting and prayer, I think we'll begin to, if I would just want to please Mazi Nnamdi, if possible, let us begin to scream who call on this radio. Whosoever I call, if he's not an IPO member, we'll send him away. They're stupid. Millions of them are listening, but they're not contributing 1 cent. They're not contributing 1 naira to what we are doing. But they say we are Biafrans.
But some of them are telling them that there is no problem. When Biafra come, everybody own Biafra. And we are clapping, yes, no discrimination. All of us get Biafra. And then you encourage laziness, you encourage lack of commitment, and then you tell the people who are making sacrifice that they are fool. That is what it is. These same people you are talking now, if I fire 2 of them, you hear some people say, it's all of us. Biafra Wonkanyi, it's my fatherland. I am born Biafra. Mo Akwano, I am born Fulani. But we will get there. Some people think, oh, we're going to hide, we're going to do something. When you're going to come, you're going to jump, buy parachute down. You're going to buy parachute down. Oh. Everybody must make sure that they make their own quota. Everybody must fight for Biafra restoration. This is one truth we want you to know. If we do not fight to protect ourselves, nobody will. Let us judge ourselves by our action.
Chance for other people to say something, because but what I want to say is that be you governor, I know governors are listening, be you senator, be you House of Rep or whatever you may call yourself,
be you my papa, be you my papa.
Remember that whatever you sow today, all of us are going to repeat tomorrow. Or what if you like me? Think that whatever you are today, Fulani can never be your friend. If the Fulani happen to finish killing all the innocent, they will feel all of you. And they will use it to make sure. Allow them to stay in our bush. Don't say anything. Keep silent. Keep on collecting money from Abuja. One day you see that your money cannot serve you. So Mazi, God bless you. God bless all Biafran. God bless all IPF family members. Biafra will stand. Mazi Nandikan will stand, and Biafra must be restored.
You see.
God bless you.
The truth cannot be overemphasized. Yoruba lobby till there is nothing left of us. Agun Yorosi was a president of Nigeria. They don't remember him, according to my leader. But they are pushing hard to remember Abiola, who is not a president. Oh, Abiola on Democracy Day. Yoruba will lobby with all your brain. As Igbo man, Yoruba will lobby you. They will play music for you. You will be dancing. But let's come to ask ourselves this simple question before I round up. When you say talk to Nigeria, who is Nigeria? Who is Nigeria now? Okay, Nigeria and Britain. Let us see how it's going to be. Biafrans, this is how our father shouted. This is the same way Ujuku complained. This is the same way he and his friend went out. They went out to fight for our freedom. Many of them died when that death could have been avoided. Nigeria and Britain, they put camera videoing us. But there is no problem. Nigeria will fall. We will destroy Nigeria with the truth. Ask your Yoruba pastor, why are they scared to talk about what they did to generation of Biafrans 1967 to 1970? Ask your Yoruba lovers. Tell them to analyze the position we find ourselves in their hand. And look at them in the eyes where they tell you this story. And maybe you get a revelation you are not ready for. The love of money is the root of all evil. And covering in Yoruba is the beginning of your failure inside this Biafran restoration issue. Good night from here. People who die, I beg, make una no sleep. All the people who don't die because of Biafra. George Onibe is begging all of you, please don't sleep. Both man and woman that led to your death, pursue them. From Biafra land down to Yoruba, Hausa, Fulani land. All the saboteurs, pursue them. Wherever they are guarding, spirit of fallen heroes and heroines, pursue them, pursue them because they have not repented.